Hello friends! This is a great fall story called Little Mouse's Big Secret. I wrote the instructions on my website how to do this little prop. It's really easy and the instructions are there to use, and all you need is a little apple. You can even use a real one, and then the list of puppets is also available on my blog. So I'm going to show you how to tell the story of Little Mouse's Big Secret. Look at what Mouse found! Oh! I love apples, says a mouse. But I hear somebody coming. Do you hear them too? Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna hide it. You guys ready? Can you dig a little hole for Mouse? Yeah? Good, okay. Great. So, Mouse says, I'm gonna hide it. So, along comes a little friend. He's a familiar fall friend. Squirrel. Hi, Squirrel. Squirrel says, Little Mouse, what are you hiding? And Little Mouse says, it's my secret. I'll never tell. Off Squirrel goes. Meanwhile, something happens behind Little Mouse. What do you think is happening? Not sure. Along comes another little friend. Oh, another nice fall friend, right? Little Cardinal. Cardinal says, hey, Little Mouse, what are you hiding? Little Mouse says, it's my secret. I'll never tell. So, Cardinal flies away. Meanwhile, behind Little Mouse, something happens. What do you think is happening? Oh boy. Mouse's secret is coming out? Along comes another little friend. Turtle! Hi, Turtle. Turtle says, Little Mouse, what are you hiding? Little Mouse says, it's my secret. I'll never tell. So Turtle slowly goes away. Meanwhile, behind Little Mouse, something is happening. What do you think it is? Oh boy. Along comes another little friend. This is my favorite, actually. Hedgehog. Hi, Hedgehog. Hedgehog says, Little Mouse, what are you hiding? And Little Mouse says, it's my secret. I'll never tell. Hedgehog sadly goes away. And something happens behind Little Mouse. Oh boy. Along comes another little friend. Everybody knows this friend. Rabbit! Rabbit hops around and says, hey, Little Mouse, what are you hiding? Little Mouse says, it's my secret. I'll never tell. So Rabbit hops away. And meanwhile, behind Little Mouse, something gets bigger. One more friend hops around. You guessed it, Froggy. Frog hops says, hey, Little Mouse, what are you hiding? Little Mouse says, it's my secret. I'll never tell. So Froggy hops away. Uh-oh. So Little Mouse looks around. Oh boy, says Little Mouse. Uh-oh. Guess what? I think my secret is out. Then, something happens. Look at that. It's an apple tree. And a few of the apples fall off. And look. Now Mouse has apples for all of his friends. Let me see. Can we remember all of our friends in this story? Let's see. Who was first? Do you remember? Squirrel, right? Mouse has a little apple for Squirrel. Should we get Squirrel? Okay. Hey, Squirrel! Where did you go? Oh, great. I have a present for you. Oh, yummy! Thanks. Who is our second friend? I'll give you a hint if you can't remember. Right? Tweet, tweet. Look. Hey, I've got a present for you, says Little Mouse. And Little Mouse gets an apple. Gives the apple to Cardinal. Cardinal flies away. Thanks, Little Mouse. Do you remember our slow friend? Right, Turtle. Turtle comes over. Little Mouse says, I have a present for you. Little Mouse picks an apple, gives it to Turtle. Thanks, says Turtle. He goes back. Who was our fourth friend? He was my favorite, do you remember? Yeah. Your favorite too? Hedgehog! Little Mouse says, hey Hedgehog, I have a present for you. Picks an apple, gives it to Hedgehog. Oh, thanks, what a great friend, says Hedgehog, as he goes away. And then we had two hopping friends. Do you remember who the first one was? Right, Rabbit. So Rabbit hops on over. And Little Mouse says, Rabbit, I have a present for you. Little Mouse picks an apple, gives it to Rabbit. Oh, thank you so much, says Rabbit, as he hops away. And he goes to get our last friend of the story, Frog, who hops on over. Little Mouse says, Froggy, I have a present for you. And he picks an apple off the tree and hands it to Frog. And Froggy's so happy he hops away. And that was the story of Little Mouse's big secret. The end.